One of the terms that the world is using often is Gog and Magog. Am I right? And unfortunately, most people around the world that use that term don't even know where it comes from. I mean, they use it just as they use other terms. And where does it come from? And how come we find that term two different times, one in the book of Ezekiel and one in the book of Revelation? Two different times describing two different wars. First of all, Gog is a description of a leader, and he's the prince of Magog. And who is Magog? What is Magog? Genesis 10, verse 1 and 10. Now, this is the genealogy of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham. Well, it's not a kosher name, Ham. Well, I'm gonna. Let's go back. Shem, Ham, and Yefet. And sons were born to them after the flood. And the sons of Yefet were Gomer, Magog, Madai, Yavan, Tuval, Meshech, and Tiras. And the sons of Gomer were Ashkenaz, Riphat, and Togarma. So it's very interesting. These are names of people that came out of the loins of the sons of Noah. And basically, this is the post-flood repopulation of the world. And you can see behind me the map of the spread out of those names and where they come from. So when we talk about Magog, you can clearly see it's on the verge between Europe and Asia, on the northernmost part of the spreading out of the people, where today Russia is. How Ezekiel was brought to a valley full of dry bones, and he's depressed, asking God, what is this that I'm looking at? And God says to Ezekiel, Ezekiel, this is the entire house of Israel. They indeed say, our bones are dry, our hope is lost, and we ourselves have been cut off. But tell them, O Ezekiel, oh, my people, I'm about to take you out of that graveyard, and I will pull you out, and I will set you on your own soil. So God basically in chapter 36 spoke of the healing of the land prior to the return of the Jewish people. In chapter 37 is the rescue of the remnant. And in chapter 38, we're introduced already to Israel safe and secure and prosperous in their own land. You see, in chapter 37, he brought them to their own soil. Now we have to understand, we just, in the first message this morning, we spoke of Daniel's 70 weeks. And we learned that for 69 weeks, he dealt with Israel. Then came a long period of what I call the valley between the mountain peaks, where he dealt with all of you, even in Texas. That's when brisket was invented, and the Lone Star was placed, and all of that. But then the 70th week is back to deal with Israel, and is back, the focus is shifted back to Jerusalem as well. The question today, this morning, is Gog and Magog. Which one are you going to experience, and which is the one you're looking forward to see and be present at that time? And I can tell you, I'm not looking forward to the Ezekiel one. I'm planning on being out of here. But I am banking on being in the beloved city with my beloved family, seeing the one last attempt of Satan to fight before it's his very last breath.